Hello everyone, my name is Emi Fuentes and we are going to talk about a branding house, an existing brand with a descriptor. The position on the spectrum reflects the degree to which brands are separate in strategy, execution, and ultimately in the customer's minds. The maximum separation occurs at the right side of the spectrum in the house of brands, where the brands stand by themselves. Moving to the left, there is a relationship between an endorsing brand and the one being endorsed, but the brands are still very separate. Moving farther to the left, a master brand sub-brand's relationship is more confining. A sub-brand such as Toyota Camry can refine and augment the master brand, but it cannot stray too far from the latter's identity. In a branded house, which is at the far left, the master brand is the driver and the offerings are defined by the descriptors. The perception of the master brand will not be modified by a sub-brand. Right here we have the three common types of brand architecture models. We're gonna focus on the house of brands. In a branded house strategy, a master brand moves from being a primary driver to a dominant driver role. Any descriptor used has a very modest or non-existent driver role. For example, Virgin has a branded house because the master brand Virgin provides an umbrella or roof under which most of its business operations operate, like Virgin Airlines, Virgin Express, Virgin Radio, Virgin Euro, Virgin Cola, Virgin Jeans, Virgin Music, and many others. A branding house refers to a company that uses a branding strategy in which the brand is equivalent to the company itself. Examples of branding houses include many consumer electronic companies such as Apple, Samsung, and Sony. While individual products like the iPhone and Galaxy tablet may have strong identities, they are all intimately linked with the company's overall brand. This is a contrast to a house of brands, in which different product lines or business segments in a company maintain their own unique and distinct brand. With a branded house strategy, sales and profit are affected across the board when the brand falters. The problem is accentuated by momentum. When the brand struggles in some contexts, the momentum can be very hard to regain. However, the branded house enhances clarity, synergy, and leverage, three of the goals of brand architecture. The branded house portfolio strategy has the potential to maximize clarity because the customer knows exactly what is being offered. Virgin stands for service quality, innovation, value, and being the underdog. Employees and communication partners benefit from greater clarity and focus with a single dominant brand. A branded house will also tend to maximize synergy, as participation in one product market creates associations and visibility that can help in another. At Virgin, the product and service innovations in one business enhance the brand in other businesses. Finally, the branded house option provides leverage in that the master brand works harder in more contexts. Virgin brand equity is partners and employing hundreds of contexts. The role of business strategy is to create and leverage assets, and thus the branded house is a logical choice. The branded house offers the benefit of bringing together multiple products or services under the umbrella of a single strong brand. Individual offerings from the same company might leverage the brand recognition and reputation of that company, even when launching new products or entering new markets. The synergy among different units of one company might strengthen each individual unit. In this model, one might say that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. In a branded house, all parts of the company must share the same vision and values. This requires closer cooperation between various departments and business units. This can be a drawback in some cases, but may also lead to increased customer loyalty as customers are attracted to the overall brand rather than the brand of an individual product. These customers may be more likely to buy other products from the same company, whereas in a house of brands, customer loyalty is more likely to be tied to individual product brands. Because of its synergy, clarity, and leverage, the branded house should be the default option in establishing a new brand. Any strategy other than introducing a new sibling under the roof of an existing brand requires compelling reasons. The disadvantage of a branded house arises from the fact that individual business units do not have their own identity or autonomy. Diverse product offerings must all adhere to the same parent brand, which might limit the breadth of marketing efforts. In addition, negative reactions to one aspect of the business may reflect poorly on the entire brand, an effect that can be minimized when a single company maintains distinct brands for each business segment. A branded house strategy is often ideal for small businesses, non-profit organizations, and institutions in markets such as healthcare, education, and finance. However, as per the example cited above, a branded house can often work very well for large corporations as well. In fact, the most successful multinational corporations tend to be branded houses such as Intel, Microsoft, McDonald's, and IBM, among others. Here are my reference, and thank you for watching.